Does Hasbro hate bronies? I kinda wonder now. Don't know if you noticed, but ever since Lauren Faust has left Hasbro, more and more brony content has been taken down. Ask pages, fanfics, pictures, DeviantArt accounts, YouTube videos, games, a bunch of shit is all being taken down, and this started very recently, around episode, I'd have to say 5 of season 3, it started to become more and more rampant. You see, before, the only copyright you have to worry about is if you uploaded a whole video of it. Now, anything pony related, they don't want. Now, you may be thinking, as a brony, you're probably thinking, well, this is fucking bullshit. I'm going to get into this in a second. I know that they have to protect copyright, otherwise they lose pretty much control of the copyright and everything goes wrong. But this is starting to become ridiculous. I mean, you see all the content fans have made of anything on like Valve or Bleach or anything, and they still haven't lost it. They haven't lost control of the fucking thing. And it's not like it's any different. It's just that I guess they just don't like us, because that's really the only thing that points towards it. Because let's think about this. Flim Philosophy, he's been attacked by fucking Hasbro. Just, let's see, what else was there? I remember 3 guys in DeviantArt lost their account, made a new one, said fucking brony stuff, and banned, etc., etc. DeviantArt parts haven't been too rampant, neither has the fanfics, so I know the first thing that's going to go is Question Daily. That's the first website pony related, or pretty much that's all about bronies, that's gonna go down. Oh yeah, also Fighting is Magic. That got taken down. Yay! How dare they spend 3 or 2 years of their fucking lives making a game, awesome music, awesome detail, and everything. Dicks. How dare they do it for free? Dicks. How dare they do it without a donation button? Dicks. Yeah, so, it doesn't even matter if there's a donation button or not, or if they're paying for it. It apparently just matters if it's, My Little Pony related. Well, I know what you're thinking here. Okay, well, why don't we just, I don't know, make a petition? They're not gonna care. What's the petition gonna do? Oh, stop her. They can just use the legal bullshit against us, for one. So we're fucked royally there. Oh, well, we're not gonna buy any merchandise or watch the show. I got a question. So, all bronies, I want you to, like, after I say the question, pause the video and answer this. How many times have you actually watched My Little Pony on TV? If you may say, like, all the episodes. Big fucking portion of you gonna say, like, never or once or 3 times. Personally, I've only watched it 3 or 4 times. I've only watched on the internet, however. So, business isn't booming necessarily with them so much as brony created content that was selling is. And what I mean by that is, you know the Lyra plushie doll that went for like how many dollars? 1,200? I don't even know why. Yeah, because, you know, My Little Pony was made for girls, and then it went to a different demographic. Now, that's not bad. Now, look at this from a business standpoint. Would you like some business to look at your business and see like a whole different fan base looking at it, like, holy shit, that's awesome, and then they do more research and they see clop, they see gore, they see creepypasta, they see a whole bunch of shit, and it's a show for little girls. I think they're gonna want to run away from that, especially since Fighting is Magic is gonna be a fighting game. Wasn't gonna have any blood or anything. It's gonna be PG pretty much. Or it was gonna be PG. And then it got canceled, and I just booked my headset for the Xbox. Shit. Oh well. Now, I have no problem with Clop. I have no problem with creepypastas or anything gory as long as Clop and gore is not mixed together. I mean, I don't mind that. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm saying I don't want that fucking around me because it creeps me out. And it makes me lose my boner. I'm also adding this into the video as a short little edit. I'm going to be quick about this. Alright, remember the Dopey Who's incident? The only bit of fan stuff that we got was the Dopey Who's voice and her being called that. And later on, soccer moms got really pissy about this and got their titties in a twist, got really fucking wet and tits hard, and then decided, we're gonna angry letter your ass. And then they changed it, and no matter what we said, they kept it. I think after that, they were scared shitless to do anything Brony related, because when you really think about it, that could have really fucked them up horribly. So I don't agree with what they did, by the way, but oh well. Yeah. But basically, though, now imagine this: a little girl sometimes might get on there, and will be like, "Hey, I'm going to type in My Little Pony." And then, what's the first thing that's going to come up? Honestly, what's the first thing you think is going to come up? Is it going to be pony related, or is it going to be Brony related? I think you can guess the latter version. Now, again, I have no problem with the Brony fan base. I'm a Brony. I don't mind any of the things they're doing there, because I don't really mind any of that in real life, because all it is just fan base. Anyways, now, I think the thing is that Lauren Foss was literally the only person there that was supporting us at Hasbro when she was working on it. When she left, Hasbro went rampant, taking down everything. Let me read you something on the Main Six's website, with Main Six being the ones who were working on the completely free, mind you, Fighting is Magic. Hello everyone, we have what for most will be bad news, for us are terrible news. And for a selected few, might actually be good news. We have received a C&D letter from Hasbro's legal representatives, asking us to cease game development, remove any materials that might contain My Little Pony characters, names, locations, or related elements from the sites we control. Our site, or our YouTube, our Twitch. And cease any further use of their My Little Pony property. Options have been considered, lawyers have been contacted, and resources have been mostly exhausted. We haven't attempted negotiating with Hasbro for continued use of property in our non-profit voluntary project, but so far, we haven't received an answer. As such, we're complying with contents of the C&D letter, which stands for cease and desist, in case anyone's wondering, until we receive answer from their PR and/or legal departments. We also want to inform general public of the final irrevocable resignation of James Workman Sunday from the Main Six dev team, effective February 6, 2013, as well as reminding of the final and irrevocable resignation of Prominence, effective January 30th, 2012. The Main Six dev team will no longer represent their interests, nor do they represent ours. We'll keep everyone posted as the situation evolves, but be aware we might not be able to respond to comments and questions due to the delicate nature of the situation. Thanks for following our project so far. Well, that's just beautiful. Apparently it doesn't matter if it's non-profit or profit. Apparently it doesn't matter. It just matters if it has their stuff on there. Okay, well now you're just pulling what Capcom did with their fucking Wii game. What was it? I forgot. Shadow Chronicles? Dark Chronicles? Yeah, Resident Evil Dark Chronicles. It was just basically people getting like banned left and right from YouTube because they didn't tell us, hey, this is copywritten to death. If you make even a video, we will take you down, effective immediately. Oh, here's a warning that we throw at you after we take down your channel. Anyways, now, again, let me go back to this. Is it a good thing from a business perspective to have what we have made on there? And I'm not saying that we have to stop doing it. I'm not saying we should even have to. I'm not even saying that if it's the only way, we should. I'm saying, does that make sense? Would you have a business say that to you? Now, I know it's Hasbro, pretty much got every bit of money in cash they could ever get. But still. Now, we could say, oh, we're all gonna stop watching your show. They would probably just respond with, in the mind, they're not gonna respond to us because they don't care about us, they hate us. They're just gonna respond with a, oh, okay, well, we'll pretty much be making the same amount as we have been, except slightly less. And this is where the petition thing also comes in. It's like, oh, here's some names. Now do this because we got like 1,052,000. They're just gonna throw in a fireplace because it's not accomplishing anything. Can't do anything that would be illegal because that would be illegal. We'd be fucking screwed. It won't even get our point across. They won't be like, okay, well, fuck it. We're just gonna have it so that way anyone can use it. Even though I'm pretty sure legally we're allowed to do this, but oh well. So yeah, Hasbro from the beginning hated bronies. And once more, the only person who really cared was Lauren Foss. Tara Strong also cares. She's pretty awesome. I think she kind of has to since she was in Lollipop Chainsaw. I mean, if she was like, "Oh, they're disgusting," it's just like you voice acted for Lollipop Chainsaw, so it's a good thing she's with us. So Tara Strong and Lauren Foss, to my knowledge, are the only ones who really cared about us. And whenever Lauren Foss left. And, you know, Tara Strong only being a voice actor, not like an executive producer of the show or anything, just a voice actor, can't really do much. And probably on a contract, not being able to tell us, like, oh, yeah, Hasbro's doing this, and prepare your buttocks. No, it's not going to work out. But, yeah, they just... the Brony fanbase is going to die. Already it was dying. I've been wanting to make a video about this, but it's pretty much too late now. So anyone who hasn't watched the show, I suggest hurrying up because the Brony fanbase is going to die eventually because of Hasbro. And it's not even bad from any point of view to them, but for us it's a horrible thing. You know, I can understand taking down episodes, like full-length episodes. You know, that's fine, but anything Brony related? Why? I hope that you realize this, Hasbro, but your show has inspired many a people, has gotten them a place on the internet to be known. They have explored things they never really want to. Hell, you're the reason why I started writing books, for fuck's sake, because I wanted to write a fucking fanfic about My Little Dashie. My Little Dashie, by the way, was inspired from My Little Pony. So, you know, guess what? If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have done that. And that's honestly, story writing is the only thing I have for me in the future because I have no other jobs I want to go for except for like a small little convenience store down the goddamn road. And since I'm in Alabama, I'm probably going to get like $1. Yay. Anyways. That was a joke because everything here is quarter ass. Anyways. But fuck. And, you know, the total page views, it's well in the 6,764,205. It just keeps going up like every goddamn second. So, yeah. So, yay! Thing I was really, really hyped up for got taken down. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be awesome. Well, we can't do much now. We're really fucked. And you know that one, like, oh, free use thingy, that doesn't work anymore, guys. It's the government doesn't care, the law doesn't care. To us, we're just a bunch of grieving fucking dipshits on the internet. So that one thing that we actually have, like that one and only thing that we have, is completely fucked. So we can't do much. So if you guys have any Brony content and your channel isn't mainly just about My Little Pony, I suggest heavily, like right now, going to your channel and unlisting anything, and I do mean anything My Little Pony related, even remotely, because they're not gonna care. They're just gonna fucking take it down. They're gonna think, oh hey, get rid of this because yeah, we don't like you. I mean, you just get rid of this. They're not gonna care. They're really not. So, all fucked in the end. That goes like the only video that got a 124,516 goddamn views. There goes my Fluttershy in my room with Angel video, which got 189 views, 7 likes, 0 dislikes, and 3 comments. And, I mean, there's a lot being taken down. I mean, a lot. Anything pointing that says video blocked in some countries, you'll want to get rid of it. Currently, my Silent Ponyville video does not have it, but everything bloody else has. So just be careful, basically. Because they will effective immediately fuck you up, and I mean fuck you up. You know, the thing is, My Little Pony has done a lot, as stupid as it sounds, but it's done a lot. But you just, you know, future generations, they're gonna have kids. They're gonna be like, yeah, I remember when I was your age. There was this fan base for My Little Pony. It was amazing. And then Hasbro turned on us, so don't watch My Little Pony. Tell all your friends not to watch it, and stop touching my ankle. It's really weird. Oh, it's a dog. Stop touching my ankle, you